Hi everyone, this is Miss P, and today we're going to review multiplying two-digit numbers using the standard algorithm. Let's start practicing multiplication of two-digit numbers using the example of 52 times 26. We're going to multiply these two numbers using the standard algorithm. And the best way to do that is to take this problem here written horizontally and rewrite it vertically. Now that we've rewritten the problem vertically, 52 times 26, we can start going through the steps of multiplication. As we're multiplying, we should think about the place value of the digits in these numbers and what that represents. Let's get started. We'll start with the number 6, which is in the ones place of the number 26, which means that it represents 6 ones. And we'll go ahead and start by multiplying 6 times 2, which is the number in the ones place of the number 52. 6 times 2, or 6 ones times 2 ones, equals 12. The number 12 has 2 ones and 1 10 in it, so we're going to regroup the 1 10 above the 5 here in the tens column. Next, we're going to go back to that 6, representing 6 ones, and we're going to multiply that by 5 tens in the number 52. So 6 times 5 equals 30, or 6 ones times 5 tens equals 30 tens. We can't forget about this 1 10 that we regrouped at the top here from the last step. So 6 times 5 equals 30, plus 1 equals 31. That represents 6 ones times 5 tens equals 30 tens, plus 1 10 equals 31 tens. Now that we've completed multiplying with this number 6, let's move on to multiplying with the 2 in the tens place of the number 26. I like to cross out the number 1 to remind myself I've already used it. Since we're starting to multiply 2 tens by the digits, we're going to put a placeholder in the ones place here to show that our answers are represented in tens. So let's start with 2 tens times 2 ones equals 4 tens. And then let's move on to 2 tens times 5 tens equals 1,000. Now that we've multiplied each of the digits in the bottom number by each of the digits in the top number, we can take our two partial products of 312 and 1040 and add them together. 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 4 is 5, 3 plus 0 is 3, and 1 plus nothing there is 1. So now that we've added our two partial products together, we've determined that the product of 52 times 26 is 1,352. Let's try going through those steps again to solve the problem 29 times 73. First, let's take the horizontal equation and write it vertically. 29 times 73. Let's go through the steps, keeping place value in mind to find the partial products and ultimately the product, or final answer. Let's start by multiplying 3 ones times 9 ones. 3 times 9 equals 27, which is represented with 7 ones and 2 tens that we'll regroup. Next, let's do 3 ones times 2 tens. 3 times 2 is 6. That's 6 tens, plus the 2 tens we have here is 8 tens. And again, I like to cross off this regrouped 2 tens to show that I've already used it. Next, we'll move over to multiplying 7 tens, but first we'll put our placeholder in the ones place in our next partial product. So 7 tens times 9 ones. So 7 tens times 9 ones equals 63 tens. So I'll represent the 3 and 63 here, and I will regroup my 6 here. Next, 7 tens times 2 tens. 7 times 2 equals 14. And then adding this regrouped 6. 14 plus 6 equals 20. So I will represent 20 100ths in the partial product below. Now that I've multiplied each of the digits in each of the factors, and I have two partial products, I will add them together. 7 plus 0 is 7. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1, 1, and then regroup my 1 here. 1 plus 0 is 1, and then 2 plus nothing is 2. Now I have a final product. 29 times 73 equals 2,117.